Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we're in the state of Utah. We're in the city of Moab. We're going to be doing a driving tour of downtown Moab. It is 51 degrees. We got cloudy skies. If you look on my left-hand side, you'll see the beautiful red mountains. They look awesome. They have like a reddish tone. On our right-hand side, we're passing Fun Stays Red Rock RV Stay. It's an RV park. But from afar, you can see fabulous, fabulous skylines, ladies and gentlemen. If you look left, if you look right, as far as the eye can see, this is definitely a scenic route. We're going to be taking a look at their downtown. It's a small city in general, so I think we can probably combine the downtown with just some random driving of their neighborhood that's within the area, because this town is located damn near in the middle of nowhere. We're about 9 minutes away from our desired location. Look at, we got tumbleweed on the left-hand side. Look at. There's tumbleweed right here. You see it? Yo, literally just like the cartoons. Look at more tumbleweed on our left-hand side. Yo, I feel like I'm in a Western flick. This is awesome. On our right-hand side, you have more mountains. You have a little bit of developed areas, little communities that as you get closer to Moab, you'll see little, I wouldn't say towns. I don't know if they're classified as towns. They're probably still all part of the area. But you see, you got like the Wild Wild West vibe. We are in the West. You got cows on my left-hand side, way afar. So I'm assuming cattle. Somebody out here has a cattle ranch, and that's their property on our left-hand side. On our right-hand side, you also have fenced-off land, meaning somebody owns that land. But this is definitely a cinematic, epic background. The landscape is phenomenal. Great place to take photos, shoot a music video, shoot a short film, shoot a commercial. This is where the automobile commercials be shot at. I was thinking about it. I was like, you've ever seen like a Subaru commercial, or you've ever seen like any modern car commercial, like a Cadillac or something, then they show them going through these epic skylines and these beautiful views. And when I was in Colorado and I saw the snow-capped mountains, a light bulb came on. I said, these are the locations that they use to shoot those fantastic automobile commercials. We're passing Old Spanish Trail Arena on our right-hand side. So I believe there's like a small community before you hit Moab that's called Spanish Trail, something of that nature, because a lot of the businesses go by Spanish Trail. We're about 7 minutes away from our desired destination. On the right-hand side, you got Moab's biggest pool, next right. There's an advertisement, and you got the KOA holiday on our right-hand side. You got some heavy machinery on our left, like workers' equipment, trucks, cranes, things of that nature. On our right, you have some RVs and you have some small huts, like cabins. On our left, it looks like you have living space. It could be apartments on our left-hand side. Now, take note that I noticed a lot of the colors of the buildings tend to be the same shade of the background, which is the orange, the tans, the browns, the greens. Those are the colors that they incorporate on their buildings. Now, I don't know if that's something to do with like a zoning law, but I thought I'd bring that out there. We're passing a Shell gas station, $3.81 per gallon of unleaded. That's pretty high compared to what we're used to right now, this time of year. We just passed Spanish Trail. We got a little community on our left. It looks like a mix of warehousing and residential homes. On our right, it looks like we have, I would say, probably luxury apartments. They may or may not be luxury apartments. We're passing Hidden Valley Trailhead on our left-hand side. We got Down Flats RV Park on our right-hand side. We just passed San Jose Road on our right-hand side. We're approaching a 6% decline. On the grade, it's a 6% grade. We're going to go downhill by 6%. Now, in a vehicle like this, that's not too much of an issue. In a vehicle like a truck or a trailer, a motorhome, it's a lot more weight. So you have a lot more risk factor when you're going down those steep grades, especially when you're towing. For example, we have an RV coming up on my left-hand side. It's a Class A, and he's towing the Jeep. Going up and down those grades become a little bit more complicated. We have a giant valley on our right-hand side, RV on our left. We're about 5 minutes away from our desired destination. Now we will be doing Salt Lake. We're doing Salt Lake tours, just not yet. We'll do it after we get through the California area, because Salt Lake is on the northwestern portion of the Utah map. And from where we were located in Colorado, it was about a 9.5 hour drive, almost 10 hours. And in the RV, it converts to probably like an 11, 12 hour drive, because you got to make effort to stop, gas, and things of that nature. But with that being said, we felt that it would be good just to show you guys the drive so that you could see what we go through. Sometimes I start at a specific area if it's a dense city or a dense community, but in this case, everything's more scenic, and spread out. So it's worth the actual several minute add-on to the drive. It looks cool. This is cool to document. It's a different way of living, a different lifestyle. So you have to think, these people live in these communities, and some people don't move out of this environment their whole lives. So this is all they know is the mountains. All they know is the desert. All they know is this. You know, to us, this is, or to me, I'm speaking personally, this is fantastic. To someone else, this is home. This is normal to them. We're passing Taco Time on my left-hand side. It's a drive-through. We got a Dollar Tree on my right-hand side, and a Standard Plumbing Company with another RV that just passed us with a towable trailer. Passing Nelson's Heating and Refrigerating. Passing Red River Adventures on our left. Lazy Lizard Hotel or Hostel on our left. We got JR's Desert Inn on our right. We got Canyonlands Auto Sales on our left. We got Quality Inn on our right. We got Pedigo Electric Bikes, Moab, Utah on our left. We have Mountain America Credit Union on our right. We have a Jeep on our right with a bike rack with a mountain bike. And this is the perfect environment to go mountain biking. We're passing Jackson Street. We got an O'Reilly's on our left, a Maverick gas station on our right, auto parts business, Knowles on our left. So we're on the main road, so I have to do normal speed. I'm doing about 40 miles an hour right now, just making that disclaimer. We're not at the downtown just yet. We're about 2 minutes away, but passing the Dollar General on our right-hand side, RV Propane, RV Dump on our left, Silver Sage Inn on our left. A lot of living spaces. La Quinta by Windham, or Windham, I should say. Quality Suites on our left. I guess so you can stay, you know, vacation type of little town also. Moab Valley Inn on our right, Cane Creek Market on our left, Chili Pepper, Subway, Moab Distillery on our left, an automotive garage on our right, McDonald's on our left. We're approaching Kane Circle. We got a movie theater on our left. We got Texaco on our right, Redstone Inn on our right. We're about 1 minute away from our desired destination, Radcliffe Hotel on our right. And I guess this would probably make the beginning of downtown. Yeah, this is it. This is what their downtown environment looks like. We're gonna make a left-hand turn coming up, and then we'll start zigzagging through the community. We got Moab Cyclery on our right. We have another inn on our left, UPS on our right, a car wash on our right. Looks like a self-serve. We have those off-road vehicles on our right. You see them? They actually rent them. They rent them out. So if you want to go on an exploration, you can rent those, and you can ride through the mountains and stuff. Yep, that's pretty neat. Let's make this left on 300. Wow, this is a no outlet, but guess what? You guys get to see a phenomenal view of the mountains. This is not a street through, but I'm going to allow this gentleman to go because this is his place of work. He has the right of way. We're gonna make a U-turn. I just want you guys to see this beautiful view. It's a no outlet. Look at those two Coyote shuttle buses. You seen them? old school coyotes. So behind us we have red mountains. In front of us we got the snowy cap mountains. There's also snowy mountains here too. Even though this small town right here appears to be a lot of that red stone. Oh man, beautiful. When you're coming in from the other side on our left, it looks amazing. You're literally coming into a small town in between mountains. Let's make this left on Main Street, 300 and Main Street. We got Exxon gas on our right, $3.75 per gallon. Verizon on our left, Pizza Hut on our right, Moab Adventure Center on our right, Walker's True Value on our left, Walker Drugstore on our left, Moab Adventure Centers on our right. So I think every block here on our left is probably going to be a no outlet because this town is so small. But guess what? We're going to do our best just to take you through this little experience here virtually using a vehicle. This is neat. And look, again, another picturesque view with the mountains. It looks like there's a little hotel space right here on my right. You got a Napa Auto Parts over here on my left. It's a dead end. Let's see how far we can go. We got a little Napa Parts that also has ice. It's an ice here. We got the Gonzo Inn on our right-hand side. Cafe Italiana or Italiano. It's a dead end on my right, but I guess this is living space for the residents of the community here. Wow, let's just go through it, right? It's a dead end, but guess what? We got a little car, so we should be able to manage and maneuver efficiently and effectively. Look at this. It looks like living space on my right-hand side. There's a little pool and whatnot. Mill Creek Parkway. That's a little walkway. We got a nice little living space on my right, 174. Has a nice garage, nice front lawn. Wow, 200 South, 100 West. That's the intersection. Wow, beautiful little property back there. And look at that right-hand drive, little teeny-weeny pickup right there in front of us. The little white pickup, you're going to see it right here. You see the little teeny white pickup? That's neat. Yeah, but it's a skinny town, guys. So it's not much of a, like a grid. It's a little oasis hidden in the valleys of the desert. We passed through a lot of towns that was just like that. We got Fiesta Mexicana on our right. It's a restaurant. And we got Canyon Steak and Waffle House on our left. Across the street, we got the Virginian Motel on our right behind Moab Adventure Center. And then on our left, we have Moab Diner and Ice Cream Shop. So Moab brands itself, takes pride. I remember on the way over here. Look at that. Look, the dude got one of them rentals in front of us. You seen it? They also sell them. They don't only rent them, but they sell them. So if you want to buy one, you can buy one. Or you can rent them. But I guess it makes for a cool experience. The Fiesta Mexicana boasts the best margaritas. And they got lunch specials for $8.95. If that means anything to you, like margaritas, you want some good lunch. That pickup over there across the street, it's a Toyota Tacoma extended cab. It has a dirt bike in the back of it. Looks nice. I've seen a lot of people riding around with off-road vehicles. I guess this is the perfect town, again, to have like a supermoto or an enduro, like a street dirt bike, where you can use it on both, because you could be on street 1 minute, then you could be on dirt roads then the next, and you got that suspension to clear you. Let's make this left on Main Street, which is also Route 191. And we'll probably have to do the same thing for the next few blocks, is go like, side to side. I guess on our right-hand side, we could have went on our right too. We got Woody's Tavern, world famous Woody's Tavern on our right. As we get closer this way, we get closer to the tall red mountains. All right, we went left. Let's go right for a change, and then we'll go left. We'll still go left, even though we know it's a no outlet. Boom, let's make this right-hand turn. Oh, it's actually a nice little strip. A nice little strip. So you know what we should do? We should go straight, I would say, bust a spin around the block, and then come through here, cover downtown, save this little nick and cranny for the end, because this looks like it might be residential. Rustic Inn Motel. Welcome to Moab, 100 East and the intersection of 100 South. All right, so I'm going to make a U-turn here just because I want to focus on the downtown portion first. I don't want to see, it looks like it's residential back there. Surprisingly so close to the downtown district, but you gotta keep in mind these people who work here need to live somewhere. So This looks like one of those small towns that everybody knows everybody. Like they can tell if you're not from around here, you know. They got the same regulars that come to the restaurants and all of that. Look at more of those off-road vehicles on my right. Right there, we were next to, in front of us, looks like it can actually take us to another portion. Let's focus on Main Street. Because right there, that block in front of us, we're on 100 South. If you keep going straight, it looks like it turns a corner. So let's try to focus on this, at least this is Main Street, right? Yeah, Main Street. Focus on Main Street. After Main Street, then we can just start wandering off. Look at the crosswalk. Crosswalk got red bricks, some white accent. I saw how they was laying that down the other day. They use a torch, and then it's like a two-man job. Somebody with a torch goes over somebody who throws, it's like a white crystallized dust powder, and it melts it, it heats it, and creates like a, oh, look at that Civic, that old school Civic on my left, the 87, 86 Civic, hatchback. That was neat. Let me make a left because I got a vehicle behind me. So we have several businesses and eateries on my left-hand side. We got McStiff's Plaza on our right with a bar, cafe, Good Eats, Bangkok, Thai food, Best Western Plus on our left, Information Center on our right. We're passing Center and Main Street. We have restaurant, The Spoke on our left, in the Cooper Martin building. We got Wells Fargo on our right. We're traveling about 20 or so miles. We have several cafes, bars, eateries on our left, distilleries, gift shops, boutiques, Moab Coffee on our right. We're passing 100 North Street. Yeah, let's just focus on Main Street for right now. Doughberg, Donut, Chicken, Coffee on our left, Homewood Suites on our right, Crave Motel on our left, Bowen Motel on our left, Expedition Lodge on our right with a Jeep Grand Cherokee hanging up in the sky. Y'all seen that? Well, not up in the sky, but it was up on a pole. Passing 200 in Maine. Got Exxon gas station on the right-hand side. Gas is $3.75 a gallon. We had a Wendy's on our right, Jeep Rentals on our right, Tire Pros, Michelin Specialists on our right, Navtech Expeditions on our left, Skelly Cafe on our right, breakfast, lunch, dinner, Drift Adventure drive-thru. Sorry, we got cars behind us, so I'm trying to go with the flow here. We got a Maverick gas station on our left, more off-road vehicles on our left-hand side. Gas is $4, well, that's for diesel, $4.19. Unleaded is $3.75. We got the Adventure Inn on our right-hand side, Arches Real Estate Group on our left. I think we're getting out towards the outer limits of the downtown area, so we're going to spin the block soon. Rock Shop Fossils on our right, Dinosaur fossils and all that cool stuff. Yeah, we're gonna spin the block coming up here, but as you can see directly in front of us, fantastic view, nice, looks beautiful. Waking up in this environment was something else. Now you go down there, there's a few like hotels, things like that, like the Hyatt and all of that. Let's make this left-hand turn. What's this over here? We're on Mi Vida Drive. We got Desert Rivers on our right, some sort of business. It looks like we're approaching a residential neighborhood. Let's take a quick little spin of this residential neighborhood before we go back downtown. All right, we're on Hobbs Street, Mi Vida Drive and Hobbs. I'm gonna make this right. It looks like it might be a no outlet, a little secluded community. Let's see. We got Swing on our left, Brick Home on our left, cement and vinyl sided home on our right, another cement, vinyl sided, and brick home on our right. It got stucco too. We're on Hobbs, the intersection of Hobbs and Sunshine Circle. Let's go through Sunshine Circle because we know that circles usually take us around. That's a good move right about now. Look at this property right here on my left. I like the green accent. I'm a fan of green. You got 2-car garage. Ooh, a nice piece of property. Right here next to the desert. Look at that little camper right there they got in their yard. See that little camper? That's a nice camper. That's an ideal camper. It's an Airstream. There's stucco property. Kind of got a little Pueblo look. And then over here you got the vinyl sided. You got the Moab Plumbing Inc. right here. Beautiful little circle right here, away from the main road. You're only right around the corner from downtown, literally. Right around the corner from downtown. We're at Hobbs Street and Sunshine Circle. All right, let's make this left-hand turn. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to point out the obvious, what I see. It may not be so obvious to few. And then I'm also going to regurgitate some information that you can find on the internet, like Google, Wikipedia. Look at that bird in the middle of the street. What is that, a pigeon? A road runner? What is it? What is it? Let the bird cross the street. Yeah, so just letting y'all know that. We got an RV on my left-hand side. They got sidewalks, which is a plus for all you walkers. On my left, it looked like they forgot about their sidewalk. They put dirt there. On the right, there was a sidewalk. Not a street through directly in front of us. McCormick and Andrea Court. So these are some neighborhoods around here, some private neighborhoods. Not a street through. If I go straight, let's see what it looks like. It looks like we got a youngster at the end of the road playing ball. Look at, there's not even many sidewalks here. Not many sidewalks at all. Yeah, we have a little kid playing ball. That's what's up. He has nothing else to do but play ball, or play video games, or play something. You got that? Ooh, I thought he had that shot. I was like, yeah, bro. Let me bust this circle real quick. We got the Polaris on our left. Look at the Polaris off-road vehicle. We got a nice Jeep on our right. Oh, we passed this trailer. I didn't even pay attention to this trailer. When we came through here, I didn't even notice that. Look at that trailer. A nice, tiny trailer. Beautiful. Sunray. You could put that on a little pickup. You could pull this with a little SUV. Yep, or even like a little wagon, because that looks so tiny. That's nice. All right, we're at the intersection of McCormick and Andrea Court. Let's go right. We'll go right, then we'll head back to Main Street. We'll go left in the front and right back to Main Street. Moab is a city in eastern Utah. It's a gateway to massive red rock formations in Arches National Park, Southwest. Canyonlands National Park features mesas and buttes carved by the Green and Colorado rivers, plus Native American rock art. Dinosaur tracks can be found at sites like Bull Canyon Overlook. Wow, that's incredible. You can find dinosaur tracks. That's probably like one of their main tourist attractions. Passing the Airstream on my left. We're passing a lot of beautiful housing, by the way. It looks like regular suburban housing. It's just like they dropped it down here, which makes it neat to look at the background and look at the regular house. Like, for example, in front of us at the end of this road, we're on Juan Court. We're actually on McCormick, but we're at the intersection of Juan Court and McCormick. You look directly in front of us, the house at the end of the road, that yellow canary one, looks like a traditional home that you will find in any suburb. But look at the background. You got the red mountain, the beautiful red mountain. Got a nice RV on my right-hand side. So there's a lot of museums that have like bones and archaeological artifacts and stuff based on, I guess, dinosaur history here. Because I do remember driving into Utah, we saw a dinosaur display, like an exhibit outside. It was cool. It was like a whole bunch of dinosaurs. But the thing was, the dinosaurs look a lot smaller than the mountains. I'm going to make this left right here. We got a car behind us on Taylor and McGill Boulevard. We're on McGill right now. Now we're turning on Taylor. We have a beautiful little truck on my right-hand side. I'm going to try to pull out the camera to snap a little flick so we can document this Bronco. Yep, snap the flick or two. Got that thing. It needs a little TLC, but it's still beautiful. And it's out here from the Wild Wild West. All right, we're on Moen, Copey Ave, and Taylor Ave. So it looks like this neighborhood continues to travel through. Ooh, look at this bus right here. Dang, son. This is an old bus. I definitely want a picture of this. With that mountain in the background. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. I'm talking about, that's a nice picture. I just took a nice picture of it. Look at that bus on our left-hand side, guys. That thing looks like it's from the 50s or 40s. But with the background, with the mountain, oh, the picture looks neat. Let's make this left. This is Grand Circle. Let's just look at their circle. From here, we'll go around the block and head back to Maine. We're at Moenkopi and Grand Circle. See, they look like a normal suburban home. Bricks and vinyl siding. This one's all vinyl siding with some brick accent. All right, let's get our coordination back in play. Let's see if we can get to Main Street. There's an RV right there, a Class C camper. So the population here in Moab as of the year 2019, based on the U.S. Census, was 5,268 people. 5,268 people as of the last census. We're at 500 West and Winesap. I'm going to make this right-hand turn. It looks like there's another little block up in front of us. I'm going to make this right-hand turn, though. We're going to try to work our way right back to downtown. See, we have several residential buildings on our right. We got Magpie Cycling on our left. They provide tours, and it's like a lessons program they got going on there. I guess teach you how to cycle. Look at the mountains directly in front of us. Beautiful, beautiful. Marcus Court. On our right hand side, we're passing Marcus Court. Look like they were building a new home too. See the waste bins? They got the waste bins outside. You got the brown waste bins, and then you got the green waste bins. A lot of lifted vehicles too, like off-road style vehicles. We just passed Palisade. We're at 500 West and Westwood. Those are all blocks we're passing. You got a Denny's on our right, and you got Skydive Moab advertisements on our left. So when you come here, you can get aerial tours. You can pay to have a plane around the corner. There's an airport, and they charge you for aerial tours. So if you want to fly in the sky, you can fly over in a helicopter. If you want to go skydiving, you can go skydiving. If you want to go zip lining, you can go zip lining. Right there on our right-hand side, you got Ravens Rim Zip Line. There's a lot of outdoorsy, adrenaline, junkie themed things you can do around here. Jumping out of a plane. I think they got rock climbing too, because think about it. We're filled in an environment with nothing but rocks. Look, excuse me. Look at that camper in front of us. That little tiny Winnebago is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See that burgundy one? Small footprint. It gets the job done. I like that. I like that a lot. We got the Moab Gateway Inn on our left-hand side. We got Sunset Grill on our left. It's like the Hyatt place, or the Hyatt place. And you can see the views from this end, driving towards downtown. You see the views? The views are phenomenal, spectacular, radical, bodacious, dope, fly, funky, fresh. We made a right here, or earlier we made a left, but now we're going back towards downtown. Dewey's Restaurant and Bar advertisement on our left. Moab Brewery, 2 miles ahead on the right. Lunch and Diner. This is really one of those towns where they be like 2 miles ahead means 2 miles ahead. It's a small town. Look, we got a lot of old machinery on our left. I'm traveling 25. That's what I'm talking about. It was blinking all them flashy lights, and I was going slow. Ultimate Adventures. Look at. You got the off-road vehicles on our right-hand side, the Polarises, the RZXs, and all that. You can rent them and go off-road, and that's neat. Ah, you saw one on the left riding on the road. You got the poison spider. Oh, look it. Let me pull in here because I came here yesterday. Look at there's bikes over here and everything. I came in here yesterday and I saw this. This mural right here is dope. Poison spider bicycles. I think I said poison bicycle spider or something earlier. But anyway, look at that mural. That mural is neat. Tell me that's not a neat mural. It got a giant spider chasing cyclists. Oh man, that's so cool. Look at that. That's a nice piece of artwork. And then we stopped here. I went in there. Yeah, but look at the background, y'all. This is crazy, especially coming from the city to this. This is the one we was waiting for. Colorado was like this too. Colorado was beautiful. Colorado had a lot more snow accent. There's still snow accent here, but Colorado was like exaggerated amount of snow accent everywhere. But we went to this small town inside Colorado. It's called, I believe, Silverthorne. Right after Denver, Colorado, we went to Silverthorne. And oh man, it was like in the middle of a valley. I'm talking about, this was literally like a if you've ever seen the movie Mr. Deeds, something like that, like a small town that everybody knows everybody, and it was in the middle of a valley of just giant mountains. You were surrounded by nothing but mountains. We're on 400 North in Maine. We just made a right just because I want to see what's back here. Broken Oar restaurant on our left. We had a little RV trail on our left and our right. Moab Jet on our right. Oh, you can go jet skiing? Dang! Jet boat tours too. This is definitely a tourist town. Imagine, come down here. And I've never heard of Moab ever in my entire life of living. I've never heard of Moab, Utah. I rarely hear of Utah, period. But Moab is a name that I've never heard of. And we just happen to come through here because it's more economical for our travels. We're trying to get to the West Coast first, do what we got to do. And on our trip back home, we can touch the top of Utah, which will bring us to Salt Lake, which will be more efficient. Because to shoot 9 hours over there, then to shoot, because we're trying to get to the Four Corners too. We're at 100 West and 400 North. The Four Corners is, we're passing the Spanish Valley Mortuary on our left, and we got to park on our right hand side. The problem is that this is Swanee Kirby Park, I believe. Let me see, Turner, is it Turner Lumber Park? Swanee Kirby? Anyway, it's some type of park on my right hand side. But we want to get to the Four Corners, and the Four Corners is the place in the United States that 4 states, the corners of them, all intersect with each other. So you can stand at this one spot and be at all 4 different states at the same time.
Four Monument.
Yeah, it's called the Four Monument. I think that's the correct term. We're at Park Drive. We got some crows on our right hand side just walking on the corner, real gangster with it. We're at 100 West and Park Drive. Swanee City Park. All right, Swanee. All right, bet. So that was the name of it, Swanee City Park. Let's make this right and see what the side of Swanee looks like. But and there's a skate park in there. Make note, there's an actual skate park in there. I'm looking from afar. Like, you can, if you're into skateboarding, cycling, rollerblading, you can probably get on that skate park. So we want to go to the Four Corners. So it didn't make sense to go from where we were at in Denver to the 9.5 hour, 10 hour drive up to Salt Lake City to then shoot down to the Four Corners, which is like an exaggerated acute angle, and then you got to shoot left to Las Vegas and then shoot back down to Phoenix. Like, it's crazy. So it's like, it's about strategically planning it. So we're gonna just pass Salt Lake on the way back. So expect Salt Lake tours on the way back to Philly. But meanwhile, we're gonna head down south. Get to Arizona. Park Ave and Park Drive. Look at these houses on our left. They look pretty normal. You got a park on all right. Look, I'm gonna pull into the slot so you guys can see the amenities they provide. They have the play set, the jungle gym. They have the little seesaw thingy majiggies, plenty of slides, benches. You got gigantic crows just walking around casually like dogs. There's a gigantic crow on my right. He's coming at us like he's in a Stephen King film or something. Speaking of that type of movie, you can shoot something right here in this small town. That's how small this town is and creepy it is. Look at these old school trucks on my left. Nice. Beautiful. Make a nice rat ride. On my right, we have Moab Recreation and Aquatic Center. Wow. I guess if you want to go like swimming indoors or something. If it's an aquatic center, aqua is usually water, high quality H2O. Speaking of high quality H2O, I didn't bring no high quality H2O. Dang it. We're at 400 North and Park Ave. I'm gonna make this right hand turn. Let's get us back to the main road. It looks like we have another education center across the street. All right, let me see what the education center is right across the street. That is Helen M. Knight Elementary School. I'm gonna make this right hand turn here. I'm just waiting for this other vehicle to go by. Let's make this right. Boom. So Moab is on an elevation of 4,026 feet. And the total area is 4.795 square miles. That's how big it is. Less than 5 miles square. All right, we're approaching 100 West. I saw somebody at the skate park. We got somebody right here at the corner too about to cross the street. It's a female. Curly hair. She has one of those shiny swish wash jackets. Bubble jacket almost. And then a backpack and a little pouch. She's carrying it. Looks like she's going somewhere. Somewhere important. All right, let's see if we can get back to the main road on this. 400 North. You can see the backyards on my left, backyards on my right. And then we get back to this little business right here, the broken oar on our right-hand side. It shows a broken oar. You know, the oar that you use to paddle on up a creek or something? When your oar breaks, you're up the creek without a paddle. Sweet Cravings Bakery and Bistro on our right-hand side. Sharp right. And we got Comfort Suites right here in front of us and the Days Inn on our left. And we got a tour, a Moab tour bus on our left too. So you can take professional guided tours. Or you can sit at home on YouTube and listen to your unofficial tour guide, Tune 215. Take you around town. For free. You got Moyo. Wow, Moyo. It said Moyo frozen yogurt. Wendy's on our left. Antica Forma on our right. Canyoneering, rock climbing. Pagan Mountaineering. I'm sorry, I had to think about how to say that. Mountaineering. Pagan Mountaineering. Let's make this right. Look at, there's a sign right here on my left that reads Greetings from Moab. Ah, look at that. It says Greetings from Moab. That is dope. That is definitely a picture. Let me try to get this picture right here. This is definitely a nice picture. Fire. Ah, I got the picture. That's for the Toon Be Chillin' Instagram account. TOONBECHILLIN. Toon Be Chillin' on Instagram. If you want to see pictures from these journeys behind the scenes. River Canyon Lodge on the left-hand side. Heated pool and spa. Free Wi-Fi. And you got all red mountains right here in front of us. Y'all, mountains. Thai Bella. Classic and contemporary cuisine on our right. And across the street, you got the Moab Bakery and Pet Food and Supplies. Ah, Moab Barkery, too. Oh, it's not even the Moab Bakery. It's the Moab Barkery. Yo, that was so crazy. I didn't even see it. I didn't even notice it at the last minute. That's not the Moab Bakery. That's the Moab Barkery. That's a pet shop. That's a creative name. We got Moab Storage right here in front of us. Looks like storage units. We're going to make this left. You're going to see some more mountains right here. Wow, phenomenal view, man. It's crazy. It's insane. Like, this is what you come outside to, and this is what you see. Man. Imagine you're a kid and you're riding a bike around here. Like, you're a kid and you're playing football on the street. And from afar, that's what you see. I mean, but then again, they probably take it for granted. They're so used to it that they don't care about it. Like, man, that's just a mountain tune. That ain't nothing. On our right, we had Hoodoo Moab. What is that? Is that like a museum? That looks super duper fancy. Hold on, I'm gonna have to bust a U-turn so my viewers of the World Wide Web can witness what I just witnessed. But let's go forward and then we'll figure it out at the corner. We'll flip it around. I'm gonna figure out what type of building that was that we just passed. That was the Hoodoo Moab Curio Collection by Hilton. So it's probably some sort of gallery. I'm going to bust a U-turn though. We got little food carts on the right, colorful food carts. Hokula shaved ice, so much more. Wow. Quesadilla mobila. I guess that means like a quesadilla mobile. They sell tacos and stuff. Jailhouse Cafe right here in front of us. You see that pink cafe? Jailhouse Cafe. You got laundromat right here on the right. Coin Op laundromat. Yeah, boy. Moab Food Truck Park. Oh, that's tough. This is tough. I kind of want a picture here. I'm going to try to finesse a picture. I know I probably shouldn't finesse the picture from inside the car, but this is neat. A Moab food truck park? That's nice. I guess that's so that all of the food trucks could make some money and it makes like a little attraction. That's clever, and then they're all colorful. Different food trucks sell different things. Red Rock Chicken, El Gordo, El Taco. Yo, Panini's Plus. That's why they got the Hokula shaved ice. That kind of reminds me of like a Hawaiian theme. That's decent. Outlaw Adventure Tours on our right. And then look right here in front of us. The Hoodoo. This is the Hoodoo Gallery. Look at the building. The building looks so like modern with like a retro spin on it. And then they got like the rusted look. This is probably one of the environments where the rusted look works. You know how they be putting the rusted look in Philly and they put the rusted look in all these big downtown areas that I be going through tours. I do nice neighborhoods, I do rough areas. How they gentrify an area and they use that rustic look. It matches because the whole entire background is that same color. It's brown, it's orange, it's that reddish tone. So that rust look actually looks legit right here. It's actually photo worthy. So let me see if I can get a photo. It's kind of neat. I don't know if it's going to be possible. I don't think it was possible. I took a photo, but I think it was whack. There's a car behind me. All right. So we just passed that gallery. Arches Thai, authentic Thai cuisine and pho on our left. We're passing Williams Way. We got the Spitfire Barbecue and Tap on our right. I'm going to make this left. Best Westerns Plus on our right. They got these little slouches, these little dents. There's a little piece of artwork right there, little artwork right here on the side of the road. A little metal sculpture. It's like a little metal cutout of two people holding hands. That's decent. That's artwork. Yo, we got Tesla on our right. Tesla plug-up ports. It says Tesla. It was like 5 plug-up ports. I guess 4 Teslas. Wow, that's neat. We're approaching Main Street right now. On our left-hand side, we have It's So Moab. Quilting shop. Wow, they got a quilting shop? That's crazy. Get it? It's So Moab. Not so, S-O, but S-E-W. Like so, like you're sewing. Restaurant, The Spoke on Center. What? Restaurant, The Spoke on Center. Also, it's called The Spoke on Center. Then they got the sign restaurant on top of it. Pasta J's lunch special on our right. Let's cross Main Street. This is all around downtown. This pretty much is downtown. Harriet's Hair Salon on our left. The Times Independent on our left. I think that was their newspaper spot. The Times Independent. Center Street Square on our right. Sushi Shake on our right. We're trying like 10 miles an hour, guys. I'm trying. Moab Treasure Gift Shop on our left. East, Center Street, and 100 East. They got a phone booth out here, and it looked active. It looked like the people probably still utilize that. We got a Veterans Monument on my left-hand side. That's the Grand County building on our left. Punch buggy, no punchback. There's a Volkswagen Beetle on my right-hand side. Punch over next to you. Your mother, your brother, your father, your sister, your niece, your nephew, your friend, your family. Star Hail on our left. What is that Star Hail building? Look at this little hall. All right, my bad. I'm sorry, I couldn't see it. Look at this little Fiesta, or the Festiva. The Ford Festiva on our right. That was neat. That was so tiny. That was the smart car before the smart car came out. This looks like an institution over here, like some sort of school. On my left-hand side. I'll tell you shortly. And that is, on my left-hand side, the Moab City Center and the Grand County Community Development Office. Look at this crow just walking across the street. Yo, crows around here lazy. They just be walking. Look at him walking. Bro just walking. He flew a little bit. He spread his wings. We got the Grand County Public Library on our left-hand side too. And then we got like a goat sculpture right here. See right here on my right-hand side standing up. It's a gigantic, like a goat, like a skinny goat, like a billy goat or something. At Center Street, 300 East and Center Street. This looks like another portion of their neighborhoods off of downtown. Let's make this left on 300. We got the Housing Authority of Southeastern Utah. Oh, snap. They got a housing authority here too? Wow. So what is it? Because I know in Philly, housing authority is usually like low-income housing. They provide you a beautiful home at very low cost because, based of your like income rate, you can sign up for the programs. Look at that on my left. Old school Corvette Stingray. But here in this small town, wow, that's incredible. I can understand like a big city, those programs, I can understand them in a big city. Here it's like a little teeny weeny town, and they still got them programs in full effect. Yeah, beautiful environment. Beautiful environment. Good vacation spot, I'll tell you that much. This makes a good bucket list spot. Like if you got a bucket list and there's places that you want to visit, I say visit somewhere in between the mountains in Colorado, in Utah, maybe in Arizona, because I know Arizona's a mountain state too. Go near the mountains. The mountains, they're so surreal. It's like a painting. It's like a canvas. Seriously, it looks like a glitch. It looks like it's weird. Like driving right here towards this mountain. Instead of high-rise buildings, gigantic, things that I'm used to. The high-rise is the tallest thing that we see in the city, the Comcast Center, But out here, it's like the mountains are king. The mountains rule all. They're so huge. They make you feel so tiny. Like I feel like a speck. I'm speaking in like personal. I mean, obviously, in reality, we are just a speck in this universe. But when it comes to like just traveling, like at least in the city, you're a speck, but you're a part of a bunch of specks. But out here, you're just by yourself. Oh, classic truck. You're by yourself, and you had a couple people, but it's not like all crazy. Look at this classic truck paint job. Look at the theme right here on my left. I'm gonna take a picture. He has like a flame paint job. Not even like a flame. It's like a weird paint job. Oh, my bad. I got somebody behind me. I'm trying to take a picture of this car and somebody's behind me. Well, anyway, he gave me a better photo. Way better photo. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm going to take a closer one, too, just in case. Because you never know. The farther one probably wasn't even that beautiful like I thought. There's another nice classic across the street. Right in somebody. It looks like a Fury. Or a Dart. They got the off-road bicycle ready on the left. I see that a lot around here. Roof racks, off-road bicycle racks. Look at these new modern houses right here on my left-hand side. Holy smokes. Look, it's like a little modern community. We're at 300 South. I'm going to make a left because he looks like he's going to go left and we're going to go left. Look at this property, this set of properties right here on my right. You see them? It's so bumpy. The streets aren't the best, but... Yo... The whole modern little strip. And they got a brand new RV in the back. Oh, like a Winnebago? The small Sprinters. I seen one of them off-road Polaris vehicles parked in somebody's driveway. Ooh, we got an old school Civic over here, 1988 to 1991 EF Civic sedan. The sedan body. Wonder if it's stick shift. It's from over here in Utah. Let's make this left-hand turn. We got an RV over here parked on the side of the road. We're at the intersection of 200 South and 300 East. Look at that Civic on my right. Sedan. Need some TLC. It's at the trailer park. They got a little trailer park on my right. There we got an RV on the left, Class C. Yeah, there's a little trailer community on my right too. Yep. So there's a mixed style of housing here. It's a good mixture. Got the Apache Motel on my left. Heated pool, Wi-Fi, breakfast, and more. We got a cyclist about to ride by. I'm going to let him ride by. He's chilling. You seen him? He was chilling. Let's try to get away from the sun somehow, somewhere. But let's go towards Main Street. I believe Main Street is right next to the mountain. You want to find Main Street? Just go right up on the wall of the mountain. The Apache Motel on my left-hand side. Highway Patrol on my left. We're passing Nichols Lane. It's not a street through. We just passed 100 and 400, the intersection of 100 and 400. They got them by numbers here. As you can hear, the intersection of 100 and 400. Like that's weird for me. Like I've never 100 and 400. Look, we're at 400 East and Center Street. I slowed down here. I just did it out of habit. But this speed thing right here sucks. Boom. Boom. Look, punch buggy on my right hand side. Volkswagen Beetle. There's a car behind me, flying behind me the whole time, y'all. So that's why I'm a little out. To be honest, I think I rode towards the wrong side of the wrong mountain. I'm talking about riding near the mountain. This is actually the wrong way. Right here in front of us is 401, not a street through. But let's go through it. Let's see what it looks like. Right there on my left is the gallery. That big gallery that we passed, the Hoodoo Gallery. Look at this modern house on my right. These houses are right here by the side of the cliff. They probably get like coyotes. They probably get wolves. They obviously get crows. There's no outlet. A little private community back there, but I'm not gonna go back there. So bumpy, as you can hear it. If you hear the rattling, that's because it's super bumpy. The camera mount tries to take some of the heat, but is that a right-hand drive SUV on my right-hand side? No, it's left-hand drive. We saw a camper like that on the way over here. There was somebody camping in their own RV, and it was a right-hand drive. I thought that was so cool. Let's go straight. Yeah, I thought that was so cool. I was like, yo, he in an RV camper, but it's right-hand drive. That's fire. He had to get it imported from Japan. So that was basically an RV in Japan. People in Japan used to live in that RV, but he got it imported over here. That's so cool. Japan vehicles are so much more compact. We're at 400 East and Center Street. Let's see if I can find my way back towards like the downtown strip. Yeah, this is from like a flick, like a Quentin Tarantino flick. Alright, I believe we're gonna have to make a U-turn. Alright, we're passing Nicholas Lane on my right hand side. We're approaching East Rose Tree Lane on my right hand side. We're going to be making a left on East Center Street. Center Street takes us back to Main Street. Let's make this left on Center Street. Yeah, we passed it. There was no way that we was going to get back. I guess there's red mountains in all four corners, so everything looks alike. That defeats the purpose of me telling y'all, go next to the mountains. You can find Main Street. No, you can't. Go next to the wrong mountains and you find somebody's private circle. All right, we're at 300 East. You have the center island going on here. Slow down right here. All right, we're about to hit Main Street. Here's the little Ford Festiva right here on my left. Little teeny weeny Ford Festiva. Probably good on gas. You got the Kent Star Management Inc. on our left. Probably manages one of these real estate locations. We're at 100 East and Center Street. Look at the little camper on my right hand side. Got the generator on the back, just chilling. Got a donut shop on our right, literally called The Donut Shop. Wild Raven Soap Company. Desert Tread on our right hand side. Information Center on our left. Let's make this right over here. No, we actually came from that over there, right? Yeah, let's go over here. Let's make a left. I had to get my orientation in line. You gotta understand, I'm not from Utah, so the orientation fell off. I'm in the wrong lane to turn anyway. Hopefully these people understand. I'm about to U-turn here and I'm gonna get right back in my place. Skirt. Now I get in where I fit in. Looks like a lot of places to eat. Galleries, cafes, bars, a couple gift shops, some historical museums, things if you want to learn probably about the state of Utah and Moab specifically. Got Utah tags in front of us. Two different types. The one just drove by, it's a different type. Got an RV right here on my left hand side with Friendship written on the front. And they're towing dirt bikes. They were towing two Enduro off-road bikes. Best Western Plus on my right. Moab Gallery on our left. The Apache. 4 blocks. Turn right. Passing 100 South. Let's make this left over here. See what it looks like on 200 South. Hotel Moab on my right. There's that Moab ice cream shop on my left hand side. There's Fiesta Mexicana. We passed that earlier. There's a little no outlet over here. Oh, the Virginia Hotel. Did we see the Virginia Hotel? Because I saw we saw the Virginia Hotel. I don't think I took it back here. No, we didn't, because there's a little nice classic Jeep over here. And I would have saw that Jeep and I would have remembered going back there. There's a beautiful, beautiful Jeep over here. I'm going to have to literally go through this. Oh, man, it looks awesome just to take a picture from like right here. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all the Jeep still, but I just want to take a picture of it. It looks dope. Ah, that joint nice and clean. Got a dirt bike over here on my left hand side. Then a couple dirt bikes. A couple people went to the diner with dirt bikes in their truck, just like in the movies. This is the Virginia Motel on my right. And it looks like there's a pathway that goes to a park right back there in front of us. And then over here, this looks like a residential spot. What is it? Creekside? What is that? It looks like a house right there. And look at the beautiful views in front of us. You got some pickup trucks with dirt bikes in the back. Like these are off-road dirt bikes. Then you got this beautiful little Jeep right here. Oh man, I like it. It looks like it needed a little bit of work in this lifetime, a little beat, but it's the thought that counts. If that thing drives and travels, that's all that matters. Get you from point A to point B. I ain't even worried about the looks. That thing is awesome. Alright, right now we're at the intersection of 200 South and Main Street. So we didn't cover the whole entire town of Moab, but we got an idea what it looks like. We stood in town. We boondocked in town. Got a chance to stay next to the mountains. Got a chance to see what it was like to wake up. At night it was pitch black. We saw like hundreds of stars in the sky like we'd never seen them before in our lives. Seeing them out here west is different. Stars just hit different. Beautiful, beautiful environment.